Which of the following is a common sign that a brand is not creator first? A, they give creators a clear brief with goals and brand values. B, they only reach out to creators during product launches. Or C, they co-create content with creators and feature them in events. The answer is B, they only reach out during product launches. And I've seen it a lot. If your only touch point with creators is when you want to promote something, that is indeed a red flag. The creator economy has evolved, but most brands haven't. And having worked with the creator economy for over 10 years, I know that a lot of people are still stuck in the old playbook. Find a creator, send a brief, post and ghost. But creator first brands, they do it differently. They build long-term relationships. They co-create campaigns. They treat creators like creative partners, not just channels. In the short lesson, you learn what it really means to be a creator first brand. A creator first brand is one that sees creators as partners, not just promoters. So it's really a mindset shift. Instead of asking, how can we get them to talk about us? You ask, how can we build something together that's valuable for both of us? Creator first brands collaborate early, respect the creator's voice and audience, and give space for creative direction, prioritizing long-term relationships over just one of each. For example, instead of sending over a rigid brief and pre-written captions, a creator-first brand might say something like, we're launching a new product. Here's what it does. Here's what we're excited about. How would you share this with your audience in a way that feels natural to your content? Even better, if you ask them to try said product, give feedback, and share how they've been using it. That one shift, asking for co-creation instead of compliance, can change everything. You might say you value creators, but there are some practical signs in your systems that show that maybe you haven't caught up yet. Again, creators might be only looped right at the launch phase. So think about it, if you only reach out to creators a week before a product launch, you're treating like billboards and not really relationships. So instead of, hey, can you post this for me for this launch? You want to start early and maybe say, we're developing a new product line for Q3. Would you be interested in early feedback and access to help us shape our messaging? Creator first brands bring collaborators into the conversations way ahead of launches, treating them as consultants almost, rather than just promotional channels. I also see briefs often being very rigid and overscripted. So before sending a brief, I actually suggest you study the creator's content. Find the highest performing post and note their preferred formats, whether they excel at tutorial reels, storytelling, carousels, or behind the scene content. Then you craft your brief around these strengths. Creator first brands do their homework. This means that instead of generic instruction, that you might be able to say, we love your recent tutorial series on sustainable living. Would you be open to applying that same format to showcase our product and how it fits into our eco-friendly lifestyle? And finally, there is no infrastructure for long-term collaboration. No creator database, no feedback loop, no system for tracking performance beyond the UTM links. Creator first brands build lightweight systems like a creator CRM or post-collab debriefs that make repeat partnership possible and better each time. So whether it's a shared Notion document, a post-campaign review, or recurring touchpoint every quarter, that's a clear path for building momentum over time. So once you shifted your mindset, the next step is to building a system that helps those relationships stick. And that's where our creator relationship flywheel can come in. Creator first brands integrate creators into how the business works, grows, and shows up publicly. Here's how you would do it. First of all, involve. You don't wait for the brief. You bring creators early in for things like product feedback. What would they improve? What feels off message? Tone check. Does your campaign or launch messaging make sense to their audience? And beta testing. Let them experience and shape the offer before it goes live. Second step is to invest because you want to build trust between campaigns. Make sure that you have checkpoints to celebrate your creators' wins or engage with their content or offer value before you need something. Don't forget the power of asking what you can amplify or promote for a creator as part of your next collaboration. And then integrate. Finally, we go from long-term partnerships over one-off posts. So find ways to make creators part of the brand story through community events like panels, Q&As, and workshops, content series like interviews, case studies, day-in-the-life collaborations, or recurring co-creation like creator in residence for product drops or launches. Go further by inviting quick creators into things like advisory roles. You can run quarterly meetings or have a specific partner newsletter, especially if these people represent your target audience. The more visible and valued your creator partners feel, the more invested they become, not just in one deliverable, but in the success of your whole brand. So being a creator first brand is about bringing care, creativity, and long-term vision into the mix. So you can now actually grab your flywheel and start looking at ways that you can improve or even elevate any collaboration. Ask yourself, did I actually bring my creators in early or just at launch? Am I actually able to stay in touch with my creators after a campaign? Even this simple flywheel can be a shift that can help you build better relationships going forwards. Because the brands that win in the creator economy, they aren't just campaign ready. They are relationship ready. Yes, let that sink in. Like what you just saw? That's just a taste of what we cover inside our short course. If this video sparked ideas, raised questions, or helped you see things differently, then the full experience is where you will really hit your stride, if I say so myself. Inside our course, we go deeper into how to understand the ins and outs of the creator landscape and how it's revolutionizing marketing, leveraging creators' unique and genuine engagement to foster trust and loyalty with your audience. By teaming up with creators, you unlock access to the loyal and engaged audiences. You can skyrocket your brand visibility and reach new heights. So we'll look at different ways to boost your brand's income through creator collaborations and also leveraging a new marketing toolkit and systems to help you do this smarter, not harder. We offer bite-sized learning accessible in any device. Our lessons are designed to boost your skills faster, and then you can decide what to binge on next, just like Netflix, but for marketing knowledge. You get practical frameworks, real examples, and step-by-step guidance so that you can apply everything, not just absorb it and have fun doing it. Plus, when you join our short courses, you will also get access to our resource library packed with campaign ideas, tools, and even bonus materials in the AMS classroom. Access to our vibrant student community with exclusive events, networking opportunities, and other resources as well. And last but not least, personalized feedback on your projects from our expert team to help you excel in real-world applications. The AMS way is different, and we are not the only ones saying it. Our students back us up big time. Whether you're just getting started or leveling up with your marketing, this is your moment to move from ideas to action with support that actually matches your goals and what you're trying to achieve. So click on the link below to enroll, and I cannot wait to see you in class, because practice makes what? Progress.